Hi dear students, welcome back to biology classes. Let us continue with chapter number 5, that is morphology of flowering plants. This is the fourth video from this chapter. In this video, let us discuss about the modification of root. Now the question may come into your mind that what is modification and why the roots are modified. Dear students, we all know that the primary function of the roots are absorption and conduction of water and minerals, and provides the proper anchorage to the plant body, and also some growth regulators are synthesized in the roots. In addition to this, in some plants, the roots change their shape and structure to perform different functions, that is to perform other than the primary functions. And what for these the roots change the shape and structure, that is they get modified. The roots gets modified for the storage of food, or they might have modified for the mechanical support, and in some plants they modify to perform some different functions, some special functions such as exchange of gases, that is breathing purpose, and such roots are also known as respiratory roots or breathing roots. Now the first one is the modification of root for storage of food. In one of the video we discussed about three main types of root systems. One is taproot system, second one is fibrous root system, and third one is adventitious root system. So the taproots as well as adventitious roots, they get modified for the storage of food. Now let us see which are the taproots they modified for storage of food. You might have seen the carrot, radish, and turnips or beetroot. Here these roots are the taproots, and due to accumulation of the food material they assumes different shapes, and hence these roots are modified for storage of food. In carrot, due to accumulation of the food, the root is broader at this region and gradually it becomes narrower towards the base. Hence it appears like a cone, hence this root is known as the conical root. Here the primary root is swollen due to accumulation of the food material, hence it is a tap root, it is modified for storage of food. In case of radish, the root is swollen in the middle part and it becomes narrower or tapering towards both the ends. Hence it assumes a spindle shaped, hence it is known as fusiform root. Therefore in radish also it is a tap root and it is modified for storage of food. Whereas in case of beetroot and turnip, the root is abruptly swollen in the middle region and suddenly it has become narrower towards the base. Hence it is known as nepiform root. In turnips and beetroots also it is a tap root and it is modified for storage of food. Therefore the tap roots of carrot, turnips, beetroot and radish, they are modified for storage of food. Whereas in case of sweet potato, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ something ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, so in case of sweet potato, these are the adventitious roots. Due to accumulation of the food material, they are swollen, okay, and these roots are known as root tubers or tuberous roots. Now why these are known as the sweet potatoes are known as adventitious modified root for the storage of food? Because these roots they have developed from the branches, okay, and remember these roots they are not produced, the sweet potatoes are not produced in clusters but they are produced singly, okay. So Hence, and another point you need to remember here is the sweet potato, due to accumulation of the food material, the sweet potatoes, they do not have any definite shape. Whereas in case of carrot, radish, turnip and beetroot, they assume a definite shape. Whereas in case of the sweet potato, the roots, they do not have definite shape. Okay. So, in case of carrot, radish and beetroot, which is the edible part, mainly the roots are the edible part, whereas in case of sweet potato, the roots are a edible part. The second one is the root modification for mechanical support. In case of banyan tree, ಆಲದ ಮರ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, in this banyan tree there are some hanging structures which arise from the horizontal branch and grows downwards towards the soil, and when they reach the soil they become thick and woody and acts like a pillar, and they gives mechanical support to the lateral branches. These roots are known as prop roots. Okay, as these are known as adventitious roots because here the roots they have developed from the lateral branches. Okay, so you look at this, in this image you can see the hanging structures which are born in clusters, and when they reach the soil surface and they become woody and strong, it works like a tree trunk of the plant, but this is not the main tree trunk. These are the roots. They prop up the lateral branches and gives the mechanical support to the plant. Okay, so in banyan tree, the adventitious roots which develop from the lateral branches and they give mechanical support to the plant body. In case of maize, jawar and sugarcane, some adventitious roots they modified for mechanical support. Here look at this, this is the node which is present towards the soil surface. This is a basal node, and from this node some structures they have developed and they reach the soil surface and they provide proper anchorage. Okay, look at this in this diagram. These are the fibrous root system, and from the basal node some roots, some structures arises, and they when reach the soil they provide mechanical support to the plant body. Hence these are known as stilt roots. In case of maize, jawar and sugarcane, the stilt roots they are adventitious roots and they meant for mechanical support. Next, in case of mangrove plants, mangrove forest, there are a number of plants. One of the example is rhizophora. In these plants there are some roots which grows vertically upward direction. They consist of some pores through which the exchange of gases takes place. Such roots are known as nematophores. In this, the rhizophora are the plants which grow in a swampy areas or estuaries. What is estuary? Estuary is a place where the river meets the sea. In this area or in estuaries, the salt concentration is more than the river water and less than the sea water. Okay. The plants which are growing in estuaries, the roots of these plants they do not get sufficient oxygen because of a higher salt concentration. Therefore, in this estuaries, some of the structure, some of the secondary roots which grows vertically upward direction. Okay, you look at this, this is the main tree trunk and this is one of the secondary root, and from this root some structures grows vertically upward direction, and these vertically on these structures it consists of large number of pores. These pores are known as nematophores, through which the exchange of gases takes place, Hence these roots are known as the breathing roots or respiratory roots. Therefore, in Rhizophora and some other species, the plants which are growing in a swampy area or estuaries, in order to meet the required oxygen content, some of the roots they grows vertically upward direction, and they consist of the number of pores. Those are known as pneumatophores, through which the exchange of gases takes place. Okay, so in this plant the roots are modified for the exchange of gases. Hence these are known as respiratory roots, or it is also known as pneumatophores, and also they are known as breathing roots. Okay, so these are the modified root. This is a modification of roots, and these roots they meant to perform different functions. Thank you. We'll meet in the next video.